I am going to demonstrate how I am wearing, what kind of makeup I'm wearing now. Even with the COVID, I'm still actually applying makeup every morning. I keep my routine the same.
You're a pretty girl.
New puppy. For my whole year of making video and belonging to a couple of subscription clubs, I've got a selection of makeup. I'm going to use it. There's no point in it just sitting there. It doesn't matter if I can't go anywhere. I can be glamorous in my own yard, my own house. So, I'm going to do today is demonstrate some eye techniques in particular, but I'll do the whole thing because I might as well do my face. And I've seen many videos on how to do mature eyes. They're not hooded, they're just falling, gravity works. And each eye is extremely different. So I'm going to demonstrate the solution I've come up with for my face. I find it rather interesting. I'm using a small eye palette called Ish, and I actually got this in my editor's pick box from FabFitFun when I first joined. It was free. It was cool. I don't have any friends who wear makeup, so I can't send them free boxes. Anyway, it has a nice selection of colors here. I'm going to start off with something nice and dark. I always like to start off with the contouring. So, we're going to do Ambitious. Tap it on there. Tap it off just a teensy bit because we don't want fallout. And something else I have noticed is since I've gotten higher quality makeups, not drugstore brands, that I don't have fallout. It's amazing. The makeup stays where I put it. I have already applied primer. I've also have on foundation and concealer. So those basics are down. Now we're going to go for the color. Now I said that both eyes are different, so what I'm doing here is actually making a triangle. Using my little contour brush. It's an angled brush. Oh yeah, that looks like a lot. This eye likes to wrinkle a whole lot, so I'm just going to take that and fill in the creases. We will blend in a little while, or sooner, because that's a lot. I'm going to put some more over here so we look a little bit more like even. It will work, trust me. There's a flat brush I use to apply whatever color I'm going to choose next. Let's go for Confident. It's kind of a pink, kind of a rose blush. And most of that just came off. Gently tap. And I actually tap this. I no longer windshield wipe. I don't pull down. First I tap it on here to get it everywhere. I'd be careful. I try to be careful about going all the way out to the corner of my eye because the makeup seems to walk anyways. I don't always remember to do that. When I don't remember to do that, I have these wonderfully dark, accentuated lines. Now then, clearly, that needs blended. Before I do that, I'm actually going to pick a little highlighting color. This palette is designed for everything to go everywhere. So I'm going to choose, I'm going to choose Hustler. This one I'm using a fluffy brush. And just tap it in there, tap it off lightly, and to apply it, instead of starting up here where there is no makeup, I'm actually going to start it in here on the contour. Very lightly brush it. That begins the blending process. And yes, that is windshield wipered, but I'm also going to cover it here, so I might as well. So I go all the way up to my brow for this. And since I have very quiet, muted colors on there, I'm going to use that very same color and tap it onto the lid, which makes my eyelids more visible. And as the eyes mature, or even if they're hooded, you put on all this makeup, you do all this work, paint this beautiful picture, and nothing shows up because everything sinks down. So this way gives it a little bit of a tease. I'll come back to a little bit of highlight on there. First, I am going to use what is running out here. I love this. It is an eyebrow pencil. It is called NYX Fill and Fluff. So it's a combination of wax and color. One side has very, very little left. It's all the way up. And the other side is a brush to blend. I rarely need to blend it. Fortunately, NYX I can find at the drugstore. So there's nothing like ordering makeup online and then 2 days later finding out that you're almost out of something else. It happens. However, with this plethora of eyeshadows that I have, I can actually substitute eyeshadow for this. Won't have the wax to help tame the hairs, but at least it will add some color to my eyebrows because they're invisible. Now I'm going to return with this, which I got in an Ipsy package last year. And this very small brush, I'm going to use Empowering. And I'm going to put that right under the brow bone. And it adds some more depth, or the illusion of depth. It doesn't have to actually show, although sometimes it does. I'm trying an Ulta Beauty mascara, so it's their own brand. It's nice and inexpensive, costs about the same as any store brands that you get. I like it and I don't like it. It does leave my lashes soft, so they don't get crispy throughout the day as the mascara dries, like anything else I buy at the drugstore. But it's prickly and it doesn't make them full. It gives them some length. But it's very easy for me to poke my eye. So in that sense I don't like it. And also seems to clump as it comes out. So right on the bristle. I don't care for that much. Great thing is though, like I said, they're not super moist lashes that they stay that way. So by the end of the day, I don't have bleed through up here on the brow bone. And like I do with my super moisturizers and ones. And it comes off really well with soap and water. I don't have to use a special cleanser to get it off. And I never have raccoon eyes. So that's a good thing. A little bit of fun just because I can. Just because we're all in lockdown with COVID doesn't mean we can't play with our stuff. I got this from FabFitFun. And it is a whole bunch of highlighters. Who needs this many highlighters? I have no idea. And then 2 contours at the bottom. And it smells like candy. That's the real reason I open it up. So for a highlighter, I use this fuzzy brush. And just, pretty pale. I have no idea why one would choose one over the other. But I'm going to just put a little bit up here. And it goes like halfway through my eye and on up. I can highlight out here to help bring that back out. Because as we mature, this actually starts sinking in, which makes our cheekbones accentuate, which is kind of cool. The young people, yeah, 20 and 30-year-olds, they actually put contour up here to help add that depth that I naturally have now. This is a powder contour, whereas this one is creamy. I don't need much. I'm just going to do a little dash right there. And I'm going to blend that in with my contour brush. Right there. I think that's that little bit. Blush, last but not least, because it does. You can tell I use it a lot. You can tell I put on makeup every day. I've not even had this for 6 months. And now I start with a blush back here. I don't go to the apple. Makeup seems to travel or give the illusion of traveling, so with more mature skin, I start back here and sweep it back to my hairline. I'm using Palladio. I love Palladio because they're kohl's. They're very soft to apply. Lip liner is a great idea because it does help keep your lipstick from traveling, bleeding. and I can get the proper shade. L'Oreal Infallible Liquid Plum instead of a lipstick, so I don't need to use an applicator that comes with one. It's kind of cute. It also gives you a lot of coverage and easily bleeds over, so you have to be very careful. I'm not doing anything special like making my lips look much fuller. Voila! Last but not least, do not forget Makeup Fixer. This is by Revlon, and I love this little container. So it's not pressed powder, it is loose powder, and I use a big fluffy powder brush. This serves two purposes. One, it helps keep my makeup in place. Two, if I got a little bit crazy with the colors on my cheeks, it blends it, and that's really nice. My mascara set, I can even rub it on here a little bit to keep my eyeshadow in place. Voila, I am set for the day, and I do this every morning, a lot faster than I just did it now. But just because you're trapped at home doesn't mean you can't have fun. Thanks for watching. Like, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.